The king of Pokemon Go, Rayquaza, is back after nearly 2 years. Except this time, it's different. Yesterday, Pokemon Go momentarily changed the description of the remote raid pass to read, pass to join a raid battle remotely. You can join 0 raids a day, which means Pokemon Go might be planning to limit the amount of remote raids a player can do in a day, which would be destructive. This very well could be one of the last legendaries we all could grind, and one of the last shiny legendary transfer challenges. So let's grind. And here we are with our first Rayquaza raid back in nearly 2 years. Well, technically, I was able to, for a limited time, take down some Rayquaza raids in Las Vegas during the Hoenn Tour weekend, but I did a ton of raids, didn't get any shinies. And now we've got Rayquaza back for a week, and again, the fact that this might be the last time, the final time we can ever grind a legendary in raids with remote raid passes, we gotta go hard. And there it is, raid 1 is done. Oh, and I forgot to do the most important thing. We'll do it after the raid. First though, first raid shiny, no! I have to catch every one of these. Boom, first one down. Now, I only got 3 XL candies, because what I forgot to do is evolve a max level Mega Dragon type Pokemon. We have to capitalize on candies and XL candies, because if this truly is the last time we can remote raid Rayquaza like crazy, we gotta get as much candies as possible. And transfer as many shinies as possible today, starting with oh, shiny Avalugg. That's such a good one, dude. Okay, first one down. God, that never hurts. Always hurts. Next Rayquaza down. This time we're prepared. All right, bang, shiny. Dang it. There we go, that's 6 XLs, nice. And that's transferred Sandshrew. Not nice. Next raid, let's talk about something important. Why on earth would Niantic limit the amount of remote raids that a player could do in a day? Remote raiding is probably the most profitable feature in Pokemon Go by an absolute landslide. It gives everyone the ability to complete legendary raid battles and complete enough to catch shinies or try to get a hundo, especially players in remote and rural areas that don't have a lot of gyms or people to play with them around them. Plus again, it's a cash cow. Dude, the amount of money I've spent on remote raid passes in this last year, insane. So why limit them? Technically, we still don't know exactly how limited they'll be, or if this is even a feature that will be implemented. Because shortly after everyone saw this new raid pass description, Niantic changed it back to the original one, which means they're obviously not ready to release whatever update this is, or it might not ever come out. Hopefully it won't, because they saw the community feedback right away, but we'll have to see. First though, let's see the shiny. God, got it. Pain. Pure pain. Next Rayquaza down. Give me that transfer. Oh my god. I don't know why this is in the graveyard. Shiny Yveltal. As if the day wasn't painful enough already. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Shiny Yveltal. Yeah, do it. Do it. Oh! Ooh, that one hurts. Next raid is here, and I wanted to talk about how to take Rayquaza down. Because again, with this possibly being one of the last grindable legendaries, we really need to know how to take it down so we can maximize as many encounters that we can get with our remote raid passes. So Rayquaza is a dragon and flying type, which means the best thing to use against it will be ice. It is 2 times weak to ice. It is honestly a pretty easy legendary to take down. It takes 2 to 4 people, which is kind of ironic because it's Rayquaza, the god. So best Pokemon include Galarian Darmanitan, Mega Glalie, Mamoswine, Glaceon, Weavile, or Mewtwo with Ice Beam, although I do recommend if you're gonna use a Mega Dragon or Flying type, preferably a Mega Dragon type, so it's super effective against Rayquaza, and you get those extra candies and XL candies. And then when it comes to catch CPs, the 100% that you're looking for. Non-weather boosted 2191, please be shiny. And weather boosted 2739. We catch this, and let's talk about the meta relevancy of Rayquaza in Pokemon Go, and one of the future best Mega Evolutions ever featuring this guy. First though, shiny Duskull transfer. Oh, that's a good shiny. First though, I need more Rayquaza and more chances at shiny Rayquaza, so I'm gonna hop on stream right now. Fingers crossed, get that shiny. Or transfer a bunch of them. Shiny Rayquaza! God, no! We're gonna transfer Stuffle. Oh god, okay, well. It's a calm day one, it's just a more rare one now. Good looks, sorry, forgot about that. Shiny Rayquaza, no! Shiny Fortress! Okay, we're just doing it, rip the Band-Aid. God, ow! But the shiny is good. Shiny Marowak from 2020. Oh god, just get him out of here. Okay, great stream, Twitch link in the description. Shiny Rayquaza back after, god no. 2151, the IVs are getting better. And we're gonna transfer a shiny Magikarp from 2021. Oh, Magikarp's one of my favorites. God. A new day and the next raid is here. Let's talk about meta relevancy. Rayquaza is one of the best dragon types in the entire game. As a matter of fact, it is the #1 non-mega, non-shadow dragon type in all of Pokemon Go. It is a monster. And that's just in PvE. In PvP, it also ranks 12th in the Masters League overall. So it does have play as both just a normal Rayquaza, and as a Rayquaza in the Go Battle League. It's definitely a really good Pokemon and an awesome Pokemon to get XL candy for, not to mention it has one of the best shinies in the entire game, hands down. So if you're wondering if Rayquaza is worth spending those extra raid passes on, especially now that this might be one of the last legendaries you have extra raid passes to use on, the answer's a pretty solid yes. At least for me. I'm freaking grinding this thing all week. And there's one more reason to grind Rayquaza even harder, which we'll cover in the next raid. Because right now we've got our next shiny check, which will be... God. Including the raids that I did at the Hoenn tour, I am so many encounters in with Rayquaza without a shiny. We are way over 20. But I am up a bunch of XL candies, so that's cool. Also cool, a shiny Leap. Transferred. Oh, that's a rare one. That one hurts. That hurts. God. Shiny check. God, dude. And a shiny Bulbasaur from 2021 will die. And another one, dude. Another transferred shiny. Oh, it's Weedle. Okay, all right, not mad. It's fine, it's good. Okay, what's the big idea here with the freaking Rayquaza raids? Why go so obsessively hard on this, other than the fact that it is currently meta relevant in game? At some point in the future, Rayquaza will be getting a Mega, which is going to absolutely shake up Pokemon Go in a lot of ways. You see, Mega Rayquaza will be one of the biggest, baddest, best Pokemon to enter the game at 5,728 CP. It is going to be a monster. It will be a dragon and flying type, and if I'm not mistaken, will be the #1 dragon type in the entire game for probably a very long time. Mega Salamence would come in at number 2, but it has lower CP, it's got a lower attack stat, bit higher defense. Overall, Rayquaza's better. And the shiny is much better. Mega Rayquaza, especially shiny Mega Rayquaza, is one of the coolest looking shiny Megas in the entire game. So to have a Pokemon that overpowered, that looks that good, very worth rating. And another reason why it's worth getting XL candies for too. Because the big thing with dragon types is that they're super effective against themselves. So a great counter for Rayquaza could be Mega Rayquaza, and would be Mega Rayquaza. Typically you only raid Mega Pokemon to get Mega Energy because you want to boost the XL candy you get from catching that specific typing. Shiny Rayquaza. God. For example, right now I have one of my max level Mega Latios Mega Evolved so that I get more XL candy for catching Rayquaza. But since Dragon is super effective against Dragon, I can technically still use that Mega Latios against Rayquaza when raiding it. Because not only do I get more candies and XL candies, but I still do super effective damage as a Dragon type Pokemon. And everyone else in the raid with me gets their attack boosted if they're using Dragon types. So getting all these XL candies and candies, really important for Rayquaza. So getting the shiny is important so I can stop transferring shinies. Shiny Eevee, nice rare shiny here. Ouch! So how meta-relevant Rayquaza and Mega Rayquaza is, matched with the fact that this might be one of the last legendary Pokemon we can grind with remote raids, makes this one kind of important to bang out. Because if you remember raiding before remote raids, if you wanted to do a ton of, let's say, Rayquaza raids, you have to coordinate with a local community and essentially drive around from gym to gym, knocking out Rayquaza and catching them. Or me, I just go to Santa Monica and sit around for a couple hours and hope enough raids pop to be able to take these guys down and get enough as I want. But now you can just do raids from home, coordinate online, use Discord servers or raid apps. It's really convenient. It's super nice. And you can do as many as you want. So, this sucks. What also sucks? Shiny odds. God. And shiny Geodude transfer. But one important thing to note is that we still don't exactly know how limited the remote raid passes will be, or if this feature will even be implemented. There's rumors going around saying it could be next season where this happens. There's rumors going around saying the daily limit could be possibly under 10 raids. And I talked a lot about this with JT Gillian and some of the other people in Vegas. Basically, how many remote raids per day, if there was a limit, would be a good limit. Because knowing legendary raid odds are 1 in 20, it seems like limiting it under 20, it's kind of crazy. For me personally, seeing a limit anywhere around like 50 would feel a little bit more fair and reasonable. Now, granted, you have to understand that there is a very, very minute amount of players that use more than 5 remote raid passes a day. It's a very small amount. So if there were a limit that went into play and it would limit the amount of remote raids you could use in a day and bring that under 10, it would impact a lot of people like myself and probably many of you watching, but most of the player base would be generally unaffected. That would just be tragic. I would have to probably quit Twitch streaming and we would not be able to do Shiny Transfer Challenge videos anymore, which would really suck. Well, we could in person, but like, so we don't know, we'll have to see, and this is a really good IV shiny Rayquaza right here. This is a 2186, if this is a shiny, this is gonna be a big daddy. Come on! God, why? At least we're catching him. God, oh, shiny Machop. Rip, buddy, rip. God. Okay, it's time to get the shiny. Okay, I'm in pain. Okay, technically we're only 16 raids in so far, so the 1 in 20 has not been reached. That is 16 shinies. Ha, slack off. That's fine. Okay, raid 17, shiny Geodude again. You know what, not mad about the Geodudes. Really not mad. God, it hurts though. Now, please, give me the shiny, man. God, why? I did so many raids in Vegas without a shiny, bro. We're like 2 times over odds right now. Now they're shiny, bites the dust. Oh, rock and rolla. God, that's a good one. Please, Rayquaza, make the pain stop. God, why? Why? At least give me a hundo if we're gonna do this. And shiny Jolteon. Rayquaza and the pain. Yes, there it is. We got the shiny Rayquaza. Oh my God, first one back. This is so sick. It's been, 2 years since I've been able to catch a shiny Rayquaza in Pokemon Go. God, the memories we have with this Pokemon over the years. Fan-freaking-tastic. 2642 CP, beautiful shiny Rayquaza. We're gonna hit this with a Pineapple Berry because, again, we are really trying to maximize our candy and XL candy gain while we've got Rayquaza and while we have pretty much infinite remote raid pass usage. So, boom, shiny Rayquaza goes down. Awesome sauce. And we ended the day today. IVs, god awful. Ended the day today at 224 XL candies, and that took us exactly 20. Wow, look at that. Exactly 20 raids to get shiny Rayquaza. That's incredible. Well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out the other 2 on screen. Good luck on your shiny Rayquaza raids, and I'll see you in the next video.